first learned about Every Child Ministries in 2017. Mark Lucky, the director of Every Child Ministries, did a presentation at my church about the children with albinism. And this was a topic that I knew nothing about. And just through his words, these children tugged at my heart. And then after church, we were able to go out and actually see the pictures of these children. And that's when I sponsored my first child, and her name was Mercy. And my involvement with Every Child Ministries just evolved from there.
Very good. That's awesome. So talk a little bit about your role and your involvement with the ministry now.
My main role with Every Child Ministries is as a sponsor. My husband and I sponsor several children in Uganda. After that initial choosing of Mercy, that next year, our church, along with Every Child Ministries, did a trip to Uganda. And doing a mission trip was always on my bucket list, but I'm not a very brave traveler. So when I learned that I could actually go with a group, that was great. And then when I learned when we were actually going to visit Tororo, where my Mercy lived, that was just like, this was all meant to be. So we traveled, we loved on them. It was just an amazing trip. So being a sponsor is my main role. I do enjoy volunteering, whether it be to help put the banquet on or something like that. But mainly loving on the families and the children is my main role with Every Child Ministries.
Very good. How would you describe the vision or the mission or the heartbeat of this ministry?
The vision and the heartbeat of this ministry is giving hope, giving practical help, and giving dignity. They give hope just, first of all, by recognizing someone in need, whether it's that mom or that grandmother that is now taking care of her children, which is such a prominent situation. Children who are living in the slums, children who are hungry. Just noticing that there is a need gives hope. Then through sponsorship, through being able to go to school, get a meal, see a future. These kids have dreams just like our kids do. Most of my sponsored kids, they want to be a doctor. They want to give back. They also give practical help. Every Child Ministries doesn't go in and try to change their world into something that we think it should be. It's changing their world how it needs to be changed where they are. How can they earn a living? How can they get their children off the streets, whether it's making soap, whether it's giving special donations to buy animals to feed their family, whether it's farming God's way, to show them how to be self-sufficient. They don't want us to give them money. They want to be self-sufficient. And that's part of the dignity that Every Child Ministries gives. It's not just a helping hand and then you walk away. It's helping them make a way through their life now and then teaching them about God's love so that they have an eternity of hope.
Amen. Talk about ways the Lord is using the ministry to help share the gospel and evangelism. Talk about evangelism efforts.
I think when I got to travel, and I got to go twice, worshiping with our Ugandan families is one of the most amazing experiences. When I worship here in the U.S., I worship. But when I worship in Uganda, it's, whoa! They let it all out. They show God all of their love. And the Hope Center coordinators for Every Child Ministries, they're amazing. The teaching that they do, the love that they give, and to see the children leading worship. My Mercy, the first time I went, she was just so shy. The second time, oh my gosh, she was up there leading worship. She was singing, and you can just see how their association with Every Child Ministries is bringing them the best hope of all.
That's good. Talk about how the Lord is using the ministry to make disciples. What does discipleship mean?
the children, we get to write letters back and forth, and I really see some of the discipleship through those individual letters, with them sharing with me how they are bringing others to Christ and how they're sharing that with their family. Families and children can come to the Hope Centers for the Saturday lessons without being believers. And it's through those opportunities that the children and the other mothers, they share that love that we're supposed to love. And it's through all of that that Every Child Ministries makes disciples.
That's good. Talk about ways people can get involved and support a ministry like Every Child Ministries.
They can pray, they can give, they can go. Prayer. You just can't belittle that one act. Pray for Every Child Ministries itself, the directors, the staff, the sponsors, the people that are the boots on the ground in Africa, our families, our children. Give what you can. If that's a monthly sponsorship at $38, great. If it's a one-time, awesome. Do what you can. And you can go. You can go like I did. We went, we worshiped, we prayed, we did health clinics. It is a life-changing experience. So there's all kinds of things that you can do. You can pray, you can give, you can go.
That's awesome. Very good. So why do you do what you do?
You do what you do. I do what I do because just of love. People have asked me, how do you know that $38 really gets to that child? I know it gets to that child because I held that child in my arms. I listened to that child tell me about going to school and her dreams. I've met with their family, Mama Julie, brothers Edwin and Junior, and I know what the little special gift, monetary gift, can do for them. It can give them goats for milk and chickens for food and farming. You do what you do for Every Child Ministries because of these beautiful, beautiful children of God. They deserve our help. They're beautiful, and you just cannot look at them and not want the best for them.
Amen. Final question, is there anything else the Lord put on your heart to share with us today about Every Child Ministries?
Every Child Ministries has been a gift to me. It's been an outlet for me to give back. And maybe that could be the same for someone else. And as we said, it could be prayer, it could be something bigger. But this ministry makes a difference in lives. It makes a difference in the little children's lives that are living in the slums, that until you've been there, you have no idea what they are going through. This ministry, it gives hope, and it will make a difference from now until eternity.
Tune in to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.